I got 100 different reasons, 100 different ways to go. And they say I never make it, but baby, I'm already on 100. That's the only way I know.
Alright, what up, tube? Coming at you. Basically, giving y'all an update. I had my dude keep an eye out on me. I seen a couple of dudes doing these dash swaps, and I was thinking about doing one. So I had to contact my dude, and I told him, I said, hey, if you just come across a dash out of a 2008 Malibu or something like that, just let me know and give me a good deal. You know what I mean? I'll jump on it and we can make something happen. Well, he gave me a call. So this is where we at. I had the original SS dash that I was going to put in there. I got it kind of sitting tucked back in here, and I was going to run the original SS dash, but I also want to run some aftermarket seats. I didn't really want to run the stock seats. I know there's a couple companies that make some good stock seats, the foam for the stock seats that make it look a little bit better. But even those I didn't think went well with the old dash. So whatever the case may be, my boy called me. He said, I got one, so I went and picked it up. I don't know what I'm doing as far as putting this thing in, but nothing beats a fail but a try. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it a good old try and contact some people and see if I can get this dash to work. Basically, I've been seeing these dashes run for anywhere. The lowest I've seen so far was 500. And that's just for the dash, the plastic pieces. My guy, he gave me everything. He took everything out and just handed it to me. That piece right there probably weighs 300 pounds, somewhere around there, somewhere around 300 pounds. It took two people to get that dash in, to get it in here. But I ended up paying $200 for it, so I couldn't be mad. There's some things that's not there, obviously, hence the $200. But that's easy stuff. One of the things that he don't have, or I wasn't able to get, was the actual Speedo. He had sold it and cut the pigtail off of it, so I was a little pissed off about that. But again, for the price, it is what it is. I can pick one of those up on eBay for like $30-40, and probably another $5-10 for the pigtail, so not too worried about that. And then the the pad that goes over here with the airbags and all that, he sold that already. So that may be another, he said when he get another one in, he'll let me know. That'll probably be another $100 or so, if that. But I also got the center console to it. I got all the parts and pieces to the center console. I do have the bezel housing to it. I'm gonna jump on eBay today and order the actual aftermarket, the actual gauges to go here. And then my whole goal is to use everything. To use the steering wheel. It is a tilt, so I can. It's kind of, I ain't gonna be able to do it right now, but it does have the tilt, as you see right in here. Drop that, and I can move that up or down. Okay, so that's a good look. I don't have to find one that already has it. I do want to still utilize the factory radio and all that stuff. I want it to just be nice and clean. I don't think I'm gonna put a double din in at this moment, but you never know, that may change. I may just throw a double din in there. We'll see. But I definitely want to use the heater controls. I think that'd be a nice little touch if I can utilize the heater controls, especially if I can utilize the air box and everything that he gave me with it. I want to utilize the hazard lights here, and I'm going to wire this one up to, this is just your traction control. I want to wire that up if I possibly can. I want to wire that up to to be able to do my LEDs if I do LEDs in the inside and on the outside. So that'll be a nice little touch. I was going to do that with my other buttons, but I can save those buttons and utilize the factory stuff that's already here. He gave me the key. It turns all the way, so I'm thinking, and if y'all know more about this stuff than I do, by all means say something, but I'm thinking I should be able to, if I can get somebody to wire this up the right way, I'm thinking I can still utilize this key and then just have all my keys cut to that, but at least I have a nice, a nice Chevy key. Something small, but I mean, hell, if it can work. I think, just those little small touches, that'll be dope. All the plastic is in good condition besides right here on the side of the steering wheel. He said that was part of the accident, so I'm probably going to have to do some plastic work on this right here. That's not that big of a deal, and if he get another one, then I can always ask him for that steering wheel off of there. But like I said, everything is here. I have the flat piece that go that far out. I don't think I'm gonna need it because I think that pushes it out a little bit too far. So we'll see. I may have to do some. I'm not sure if I have to cut it. I know I've seen a couple of y'all dudes out there doing it. So I'm not sure everything that I would need to get done. If you look down here, I have the whole turn-in assembly here, so I gotta somehow get that to work. I have the brakes, the gas pedal on here, which I'm not going to utilize those, so I can probably take those off. I'm not even sure what all of this stuff is until I start taking all this fascia stuff off, just to get an idea of what I'm working with. But I know this would be part I need to link this up with my center console here. So a lot of this stuff is going to get taken off, and I'm not going to even utilize it. But the things that I can, I will, and we'll go from there. It even has the brake booster on there. Let me see if I can rock this forward a little bit. Like I said, it has the brake booster and everything back there. I'm gonna end up taking that off. If I can utilize this air box here, that has everything that I would need. I mean, it has the motor. It's already wired. It's already wired and everything. So if I can just utilize this, I'm not too worried about people in my back seat getting air. But I got all the wire looms to it, all the factory stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I can utilize and what I can use, and the things that I can't use, just get rid of it. Like I said, it has everything. It has this is the fan here. It's already connected. It also has a relay box here. I'm not sure if you can see the relay box, but it has a relay box right in there. I'm not even gonna try. You can't see it, but like I said, it has everything. And it also has the overall bracket to it that is I'm holding on to. So I don't know if you've seen in my last video, I took the dash out, the old dash. I had the sweeper dash in there, and I took that out because I was getting ready to put the SS dash in there. Part of it was I was just too scared to even want to do one of these swaps, especially with everything else I gotta get that I got going on. But at the price point that I pay, $200, I might as well go ahead, and to be honest, if it doesn't work out and I can't get it for some reason, I can just sell this stuff and make my money back. So I'm not too worried about if it does work, cool. I'm gonna try like hell to make it work, and if it doesn't work, then that'll be another story. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just keep everything. I'm gonna try to keep the windshield wipers, and I'm gonna try to keep everything connected to this right here. If I can, man, that'd be dope. I can keep the lights the light switches, how I want the light switches. And then what I can do is some of those other buttons that I had put off to the side, I won't have to utilize a lot of them. I can just utilize. I know I'm gonna need one for the actual the convertible top, and I'm trying to think. It's gonna have the hazards. It's gonna have the lights. It's gonna have the windshield wipers. So all of that stuff is, I just gotta find. Honestly, I don't know how to do electrical or wiring, but I'm gonna have to either find somebody or I'm just have to learn trial by error. That's the way I learned how to paint cars, and that's the way I learned how to do my body work, and that's the way I'm learning how to put brand new quarters on. It's just trial by error, and as you keep on doing it, you just keep on learning. You know what to do and what not to do. So I am going to be getting up with some of y'all to get an idea of what I should be doing, what I should be looking for. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do this whole dash, and shout out to those that inspired me to at least even try this. Some of y'all, I know they got that burgundy thing out there on them 24s. I believe it's Ultimate Custom or something like that. They got that burgundy thing out there that has this dash, as well as the that black thing out there on them 24s. I think he switched up his 4s and put like 2s up front and 4s in the back. Shout out to MB Custom. He be out there getting it in. Shout out to Sprayway. He be out there getting it in. What's the one dude? I think he from down south. But shout out to him. Damn, can't even think of his name. Cum Laude. I think that's his name, Cum Laude. Shout out to Cum Laude. He stays swapping in them G bodies. So, I was just actually looking at one of the Cum Laude joints, and I was like, damn, man, they just swapping any dash into them old G bodies, man. I gotta be able to try it. So, yeah, that was the kind of the inspiration to make me jump off a building and go ahead and do this. So, yeah, just stay tuned. Didn't mean to talk your head off, but just stay tuned, and this will be something that'll be done after I get the body straight. But I'll probably do some mocking up. But as far as it sitting and everything working, this will probably be a little bit of a project. It'll be on the back burner, but just wanted to give y'all a little update on what I'm doing with this. All right, so yeah, have a good one too, and I'll holler at you.